So my most awkward moment, I was in third grade. Yeah, third grade. I was in like the smart people like classes and shit like that. So I was in like a higher level of math than everybody. I was in a grade higher than math. So when other people were doing their math lessons, I was going to a different like classroom. I was going to fourth grade math when I was in third grade and fourth grade, fifth grade, so on and so forth, right? For some reason, the niggas put me in that shit for reading too. I'm not a big reader, bro. I skim everything. I don't think I've ever read anything in my entire life, right? Unless it's books. Like I read self-help books now. But um regardless, right? Third grade, I'm reading and shit. And we're in these groups, right? And mind you, these are people that I don't always talk to because these are the smarter kids. And when I'm not in their classroom, I'm with everyone else. I'm with the normal people, right? So I'm in third grade. So it's my first time in like the smarter class, right? And we're supposed to be reading, and then they put us up into pairs. I'm sitting next to this one girl, and she's bad as fuck, one of the baddest girls I've ever seen in my life. And the teacher's like, oh, okay, read the paragraph or whatever. Like, y'all read it silently to yourselves, and then talk to the person next to you about, like, what y'all, you know what I'm saying, about what you read, and, like, what's your inferences or whatever the fuck, like, what conclusions can you come from that, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, bet. Nigga, I start reading it. I'm barely reading it, so I was just finna ask her what she thought about it. Nigga, I looked up at her, we locked eyes, and I couldn't even get a word out. I was just like, I look like that one nigga from Breaking Bad that was using the little bell. I was like that, bro. Like I couldn't talk. I couldn't get anything out, bro. I was so fucking nervous, bro. She was just looking at me like, she kind of knew, bro. She kind of knew. I ain't gonna lie, cause it was just like I was in shock. I had no problems talking to anyone else in that classroom, bro. When I looked at her, bro, it was up. It was up. I was just, bro, what? Nigga, I was so scared to talk to her, bro. I had no, like, I couldn't do shit, bro. On God. What the fuck? Bro, it was so fucking scary, bro. I ain't gonna cap. But, I was in third grade, so 3, 4? No, it was 3. What do you mean she was bad? Nigga, I was in third grade. And she was too. What the fuck? Yeah, we were both in third grade. What's it called? Yeah, and then in 6th grade, I redeemed myself because then I asked her to the prom and shit, or the dance or whatever the fuck, like whatever the fuck we had in 6th grade. Nigga, what? And then even then, I could barely fucking get a word out when I was trying to ask her. Everybody was hyping me up. It was like 2 weeks of me like rizzing her ass up in homeroom because I didn't have no other classes other than homeroom, and I think we seen each other at lunch because we kind of like sat close to each other at lunch. Our 2 friend groups sat next to each other, but we didn't communicate with that group type shit. And yeah, that shit was, bro. I redeemed myself though. I redeemed myself. Like that was fine. That was fine.